Yes, YouTube. Welcome back again. Good morning. It's Sunday. We have a very nice week ahead. I'm getting a little bit excited because we're entering week 3 of the month, right? And today I want to give you guys an update. I want to do something different today. I want to show you guys how to predict a weekly candle. I will not say that this weekly candle will play out, but I will do my best to make it as realistic and precise as possible, right? So guys, today we're gonna predict the next weekly candle, and I also want to show you guys something new. We started a collaboration with MEXC, and we have a special offer for new users. So stick to this video, stick to the end. Let's make the best of it for the coming week, right? So with that said, guys, let's go to the chart. So as you guys can see now, we're watching at BTC to USDT again, and I already did some homework, and this is actually my weekly candle prediction for the coming week, right? I want to delete it and I want to create it together with you guys so you guys can see how I do it and why my body is drawn like this, like the opening price, the lowest price, the highest price, and the closing price for next week, right? So let's delete this chart and let's start all over again. First of all, if you go to today's video, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so you will get updated once I post new videos, right? That's very important because if I see something, I make a video, and usually the next day you will get the benefits from it, right? So it's very important to stay updated. Follow me on X because I'm very active there. If you want to check out our new collaboration with MEXC, go to today's video's description, the top link, MEXC Exchange. If you click this link, you will get redirected to our special landing page, and you see that we have a very exclusive and nice collaboration with MEXC, right? There's a 30 USDT free giveaway for new users. Plus, there's something extra behind this promotion, is that once you register as a new user, you will get a lifetime discount of 10% on your trading fees on the most lowest fees exchange, right? So this is a very, very rare exclusive offer we have for you. So take advantage of it. Register. If you already have an account on MEXC, just open a new account with a new email address and you will get all these benefits like everybody else, right? So guys, let's go back to the chart. So as you guys can see now, we're watching at BTC to USDT, and what I'm expecting for next week is upside. As I showed you guys in my previous videos, I'm expecting upside for BTC. Why is that? If you go to the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we have a bullish divergence on the RSI. We are back above the 200 moving average on the 15-minute time frame. So we're holding some support, right? The thing is, what I'm expecting in case of the weekly low before we open next week is a liquidity sweep, right? There is some liquidity underneath this, underneath this sort of falling wedge, kind of bull flag thing. And if you draw a Fibonacci retracement on the 1-hour time frame, you can see that it fits perfectly with the 786, right? So I think that we will sweep liquidity to the 786, come for sell side liquidity to eventually go up, right? So we have a weekly open price at the current price. So I'm expecting to open the next weekly candle at the current price, to sweep low actually to the 786, to create a weekly low before we go up, right? So let's call this one the opening price, weekly open, and let's call this the weekly low. Again guys, smash up the like button, subscribe to my channel so this video gets pushed out in the algorithm and more people will be able to see my video, right? So we have a weekly low we have a weekly open, and now it's just where to predict the weekly high, right? I'm expecting BTC to come to the 786 on the daily time frame next week. And why is that? Because there's a fair value gap. So once we are bullish, we have a bullish order flow again. Usually you come to fair value gaps to fill them, right? So this is our fair value gap, and we have the 786 retracement, what was previous resistance, right? So what I'm expecting is BTC to come to the 786, fill up this gap to create a weekly high, right? So let's call this our weekly high. So once we retrace the weekly high, usually you see a pullback because gap is filled, sell side liquidity is grabbed, and yeah, orders got filled, so you see a pullback usually. You know, again, this is not financial advice. This is only what I think what will happen the coming week, and also what's my plan in case of trading, right? If you want to level up your trading, go to the link in the description, Discord group, Crypto Gainers. It's completely for free, and you know, the most important thing is in trading is to stay connected and to learn from each other, right? That's a little bit the power of a trading group. So again, guys, join the Crypto Gainers. It's completely for free, and you're more than welcome. So what I'm expecting actually is BTC to come to the 786, create a pullback, and find support on the 618. So that's actually also my weekly close out, right? So I'm expecting a weekly close on the 618 to find some support there, right? 116.6k. So I will call this the weekly close, right? So now we have 4 levels. We have the weekly open, we have the weekly low, we have the weekly high, and we have the weekly close. That's actually how a candle is created, right? We have an opening price, you have a low price, you have a high price, and you have a close price. So every candle has always the same movement and duration for every time frame, right? So it's very important to understand that the weekly, for now at this moment, is very important to understand what we can expect for next week, right? So we have a weekly close, we have a weekly open, and we have a weekly low, right? Based on Fibonacci retracement. As I showed you guys in my previous video, it's very accurate, and you can predict very precisely your entries and exit position levels, right? So that's a little bit what I'm expecting. So again, weekly open. So we're opening the price on Sunday right before the closing time. So that's what we call the weekly closeout. So we're opening the weekly at Sunday tonight, 12 or yes, 12. Is it 12 a.m.? 12 a.m. in the night. It's a little bit difficult to say, but I'm expecting a weekly close at 12 a.m. to create a low, sweep liquidity to the 786 on the 15-minute time frame, to come for sell side liquidity, right? To create a weekly low, to fly up in case of volume, because we took out sell side liquidity, market makers pumping liquidity in this market, or volume, how you want to call it. During the coming days, of course, the price will not go straight up. So what I'm expecting actually is on the 1 hour time frame is to just come up like this, sweep sell side liquidity, go up, come for sell side liquidity above this wicks to take out short positions, to retrace a little bit, come for sell side liquidity again, consolidate a little bit. You know, it's very difficult to predict what exactly is going to happen, but you know, these are the very specific certain levels. Come for sell side liquidity again, retrace, rip up to the 786, reject, and then close the week out, right? So this is a little bit what I'm expecting for next week. You know, once you take out sell side liquidity on the 50-minute time frame, you create also a bullish divergence on the 1 hour time frame, right? We already have a bullish divergence on the 4 hour. So what you see actually is that we become bullish again, right? That's a little bit what I want to show you guys. So again, we have a weekly high, weekly close, weekly open, and a weekly low. So go back to the weekly time frame and let's draw our wick, because I'm expecting a rejection to the weekly close after retracement on the 786. So let's create this wick here, and then a body close candle on Sunday next week, right? So what we should see in case of a body candle is this. So I'm expecting that this will be our weekly candle for next week, right? Again, guys, if you want to trade this setup for the coming week, go to today's video's description. MEXC benefit from this serious exclusive rewards, and you know, MEXC is one of my favorite exchanges. I trade there myself for already 4 years now, and there are other exchanges we recommend also, so you know, just go check it out and take advantage of all these bonuses, right? So again, guys, our weekly candle is now very clear and visible. This is what I'm expecting for next week. And you know, guys, in case of a bearish scenario, if we lose the 786 on the weekly time frame, as I showed you in my previous videos, yeah, then you go down a lot actually, because yeah, the next support level is the 618.96.7k. right? But for now, we become bullish on the lower time frames. So my first scenario is still valid, right? So guys, with that said, you know, a nice breakdown of what we can expect, of what I'm expecting for next week. And again, smash up the like button, subscribe to my channel. And with that said, guys, I thank you all for watching. Stay safe, make profits, and God bless you all. See you in my next video.